Frogger, the ride on Frogger's Bog Bark. Contest submission sent in by one of our Discord builders and silver patrons, Genocide. Thank you so much for your support. And they say here, hey Johnny, my entry is Frogger, the ride, based on, of course, the original video games Frogger. I chose it because I wanted to use the new re-motion arm type along with the Studios Pack content. Little did I know how challenging that would be. The ride is fairly short in duration, but hopefully makes up for it intensity. While the normal re-motion would run 5 miles per hour and use parabolic streams, Frogger runs at 12 miles per hour and uses all animatronics and special effects. Because of all the reset times, it took me a lot of effort to ensure the timings worked out perfectly. I like realism in my build, so I did have to turn collision off in order to use the animatronics. I hope it still comes across as something that could exist in reality. Starting in Frog City, you will need to guide Frogger across 6-lane freeway through the city sewers, then through the dangerous swamp. Cars, humans, crocodiles, snakes, hippos will all be in your way. Avoid them all and get Frogger home to Frogger's Bog. I built the main ride and the city section of the park. Well, I pulled in a variety of swamp-themed blueprints from the workshop to fill it out. Wow. All right, everybody, here we are. Just have to say before we even get started that this looks incredible. I mean, wow. It looks so much fun. We have this nice little Planko area here. Leads us up to a nice sign of Frogger. There he is. So cute. Intense thrill rides. Off to the side, we can see the 6 lanes of chaos, the Frogger game taking action. Wow. Some crazy swamps. The Frogger Bog over here. I guess there's a little boat ride just for the sake of it to represent the Frogger Bog. And a great swampland. Looking very pretty. It all comes together and just has this vibrance about it. You know, the little bit of realism on the buildings here. He says he was going for realism, and that's why there's like kind of holes in the road. I guess that makes sense, and he did it in such a way where I guess it looks like torn up road. I personally think it's fine just to sink it in the ground and just have like a little rail. Still look like realism to me. But nonetheless, that looks interesting. Wow. Okay, I think this is going to be quite the adventure here. So let's just get started. Let's grab one of these guys here. Take a look at the stats on the re-motion track ride. Very exciting stuff. And I have to figure out where the entrance is. Map to home. We got to go through the freeway, the sewer, the swamps, and then we're home. All right, this looks great. We got one leaving right now. Let's jump on it. Off we go. Oh boy, I'm excited. You did it! Oh, wow. Corbinzo was that in second place? The score screen was atrociously bright. Costanza, Genocide, and you. Yeah, I would have chosen a different font for that. A little bit hard on the eyes, very hard to read. Let's talk about it. That was an incredible remotion track ride experience. The best remotion track ride experience we have ever seen. This car scene has to be the craziest thing I've ever seen a Planet Coaster. In terms of a ride spotlight, all that timing, the triggers, the rolling around, all that craziness. That was incredible. That was so much fun. The remotion track ride may have gotten a little crazy at times, but I don't envy what you had to do to get that to work right. I think you controlled it very well. It just at certain points it felt like it was going just a tad bit fast. But I mean, that's just being very nitpicky. I think it was a superb job here. It did feel like stages and levels of a game. I would say you stopped and said stage 1 and you went through the street, and then I was kind of expecting that here. I would have liked to see it stop and say stage 2, the sewers, because stage 2 really felt like a transition from stage 1 to 2, but this is stage 3. So I would have liked to see a little bit more from the sewer area, just a little bit more depth to it, or just what you had there and just duplicate it twice. And then have it stop and say stage 2, sewers, and then we get to stage 3 and stop it there. It was a little bit short, and it didn't have that kind of ready for stage 2 feeling that the first and third had. Had that stage 2 been a little bit more complete, it would have really felt like we went through 2 levels. But when we got through the end of the swamps, I kind of felt like, oh, we just beat 2 levels and we're done. I thought there was a third stage. I was kind of expecting another stage for some reason, but I guess that's because we transitioned through the sewers so quickly that my mind didn't register it as 3 different sections. And I guess I was suppose part of me was intending or anticipating going to this swamp section for some reason, but that is just all exterior decoration. So it would have been nice to, like, you won and then you can come into Frogger's home and then it comes back into the station. But all nitpicky stuff for overall an amazing creation. Definitely another top contender here. I think that scene was incredible. It really was. Really well done. Never seen anything like it. Definitely one of the best, if not the best, remotion track ride experiences yet in Planet Coaster. So huge feat there. Even if you don't win, I hope you do. It's certainly a spectacular creation. So if you guys enjoyed the ride as much as I did, be sure to check on the community tab, because at the end of every bracket, you guys get to vote on the top 3 first, second, and third winners for every bracket. And that's going to do it for this episode of Ride Spotlight, everyone. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so by becoming a patron. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next contest entry. Bye now.